The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to Sheboygan County Christian School as we get ready here for the second round of WIAA regional action in Division 4. Two teams that know each other pretty well with some relatives crossing each other here on the floor. So we've got a great match that I'm expecting to see as the CWC Crusaders will be taking on the Eagles here from Sheboygan County. But before we get going here, I do want to give a huge shout out to Jason Klug, the athletic director, putting up with all of my hysteria and doing a great job of making sure that we're set up well. We've got a great system here. I also want to give a shout out to Donovan, who was able to, at short notice, jump here on board and was able to come along and run the camera, because you can see now, Donovan, how it would be almost impossible to run a camera, the computer, the sound, commercials, instant replays, all of that.
Yeah, I can see it be pretty difficult as a one-man show.
So thank you again for joining me here today. Again, I'm expecting to have a great match between these two teams. So here on the Home and Auto pregame show, we're going to step aside. We're going to get a few of our sponsors. We'll come back with the interview from Coach Dan Tenaple, and then we'll pick things up from there. And hopefully they'll get close to doing the warm-up. So again, you're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Bucky with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Wisconsin weather, it goes through the phases, like us. Whether you need a repair to your current system or an upgrade to a brand new one, we have you covered in all seasons and all phases. Ask about our Guardian maintenance plans to help keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year through. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisber's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program. A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me right now is Crusaders head coach Dan Tenaple. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for having me on again.
So we were there yesterday or Tuesday, and we saw a fantastic match to at least start out with against Faith Christian Eagles. So tell me a little bit about how you thought your team responded and played in that game.
Well, first of all, it's just always great to get a win this time of year. I was telling the girls after the match, like half the teams in the state got eliminated tonight. You weren't one of them. Congratulations. And so that's just a great thing to get a win, to advance, to earn yourself some more volleyball. So we love celebrating that. Overall in the match on Tuesday, I thought we came out and were a little bit tight and a little bit, just hesitant early. And I thought that improved as the match went along. So I hope that, we've kind of worked through those tournament jitters, whatever they may be. And we'll need to be ready to fire on all cylinders come tomorrow night.
It certainly seemed like you had a nice home crowd there too. Do you think that added to a little bit of the tightness?
Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say sometimes. There's a lot. Volleyball's a really hard sport. There's a lot of little things that can go wrong, that can get in the way of executing how you want to execute. The important thing is how you respond to it, and can you move past that? And that was the good thing that I saw throughout our match, was that we didn't have it exactly how we want to have it the entire match, but we were able to find it as we went.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. It seemed like you just kept improving as point after point after point. And finally, I thought I saw the way that you had potential to play in that third set. So it was 25-16, 25-15, 25-9 in the opening round of the regionals. Now you're advancing to play tonight here against Sheboygan Christian. Tell me about the Sheboygan Christian team.
Yeah, they're a team that we know pretty well. They're a team that we've played every year for the last few years. Our kids grow up doing a lot of middle school sports against them. Our kids grow up going to camp in the summer with their kids. Both our schools are associated with the same kind of church group. And so they're kids who are familiar with each other. We are teams who are familiar with each other. We saw them very early on. Our first tournament this season was our Crusader invite. We saw them, played them in a best of 3 match. They beat us 2-1. In a third set that went 15-12, I think, or something like that. So it was a really, really great match, very close match. I would expect that tonight's going to be a very close match for our girls as well. But yeah, it's a fun night. We've even got, in my house, some family rivalry in this match. My daughter Abby Tenaple is cousins with Samantha Veldkamp, who's their middle hitter on their team. So we've even got 2 cousins going at each other, along with a bunch of friends and things like that.
I took a look a little bit on WSN, what I was able to find. They didn't have a lot of stats, but I did see their game schedule, and they look like they've kind of had a very similar run to what you guys have had. They started out bouncing back and forth, had a little bit of a losing streak, and now all of a sudden I think they're on about a 9-game win streak.
Yeah, they are. They do a lot of things really well. They have 2 very good outside hitters. Their middles have really improved throughout the season. Defensively, they serve and receive well. And so, they play in a tough conference. They play some good teams. So they run up against some tough schedule here and there. But I think they've been pretty consistent throughout the year in what they've been doing. And, I kind of try to keep tabs on them a little bit. So, I think they'll play well. I think it'll be a great match.
I'm expecting a fantastic match again as the girls respond anything like they did again on Tuesday and the time before when we were at Oshkosh Lords. The potential is there for the young team that you have. How's the health of the team?
Really good, I would say. No injuries that were, are really serious. Obviously this time of the year, everybody's got some soreness and everybody's got little things here and there, but we've, knock on wood here, stayed pretty healthy this year. So nothing big from us to report on the injury front.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight. I hope that we will be again speaking with you at the end of the match tonight, as we did before on Tuesday. And thanks again. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, we're super excited. I hope we have lots of fans come out tonight and support us. And we're even doing a little tailgate party with some of the Sheboygan fans before the match tonight. So it should be a really good time. We're looking forward to it.
Right. Sounds great. Once again, joining us here on the Home and Auto pregame show, Coach Dan Tenaple for the CWC Crusaders. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day, because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Crusaders, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon. Hey farmers, are you looking for some relief from rising input prices? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 and ask how corn planter products like Bandit, Dash, and Wave and applicator attachments like Y-Drop can slash your fertilizer expense and raise yields at the same time. Doing more with less. That's Seed Time and Harvest LLC, your premier 360 Yield Center dealer. 920-210-7122.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. We invite people to stop on by. Weather cooling down a little bit here. Hot plate specials are just warming up.
Right, hot plate specials, homemade soups, burger sandwich of the week specials. Check us out here. Check us out on Facebook. All kinds of different things going on. And we've sold so much Oktoberfest, it's starting to transition out a little bit. We'll still have some on tap, but moving into some more heavier, heartier, darker winter-type beers coming in here too. So check that out also.
of course, big Wisconsin sports weekend coming up Saturday and Sunday. Pack back in action on Sunday against Denver.
Yep, cheer on the Packers. Always got something going on for the game. Wings, obviously, big thing on Sundays along with the game. Usually a little bit of giveaway specials, whatever they tend to come up with here, and drink specials also with it. So check all that stuff out too.
And homemade pizzas, of course, always on the menu, right?
Homemade pizzas on the menu. Try to get some homemade pizzas out at halftime as long as our kitchen's not too buried. But yeah, it's something that's always good to try out. And obviously we do all that stuff for carryout too, so feel free to call us up and come pick them up. Thanks, Nick. Have a good day.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Welcome back here to Sheboygan County Christian Schools. We get ready here for this WIAA semifinals here in the regional as the Lady Crusaders from Central Wisconsin Christian are going to be taking on the Eagles from Sheboygan County Christian. And you heard Coach Dan Tenapel talk about how close these two teams are. When I arrived here, they're sitting in the cafeteria right behind the gymnasium. And I know you heard him talk about wanting to do a tailgate party. Unfortunately, they couldn't because it's raining. But they're all in there having a lunch. They're all mixed together or having a pregame meal here. There's all kinds of stuff that was there, and they were even kind enough to offer me that opportunity. So I was really excited about just the feeling I got when I was coming in here about that this is going to be a family affair. Let's talk a little bit about the Sheboygan County Christian Eagles. Their number one player and leading the way is the senior. She will be wearing number 5. That's Maria Zalstra. She has had 269 attacks up at the net. And she's also up there in the top 4 for the team in serving aces. When I had a chance to talk to Coach Melissa Neeb, she was here a little bit, and we had a conversation about her willingness to be up. She'll be in the area here, but she's given up the reins as the head coach. There's some family dynamic stuff that she's having to deal with and just didn't feel she could be there 100% for the girls. So that's been that way for the last couple of weeks. So she's got an amazing staff, and it's an amazing the way the girls and the coaches continue to work together, understanding each other completely. So it was good to have a conversation with her. She gave me some of the pronunciations and talked a little bit about her players, and she was really, really excited for Maria Zylstra as she is the only senior on the team here. And other players that she said to make sure pay attention to and taking a look at again at the attacks on the team. Number 3, Maddie Van Denend, has 202 attempts on the kills, so she's also out there attacking. And you've got number 18, Gabby Bulko, who is also very aggressive with 168 attacks. Leading the team in serving with aces is number 12, Brielle Clairbot. She's got 120 aces, serving aces. Next is number 8. She's not going to be able to play today, but she is still considered to be a part of the team, and Lydia Neeb. And then third is going to be the libero, the sophomore, wearing number 10, Sophia Rodriguez, and she's got 114. Blocking attack, couldn't really see a big difference in the girls, but number 1 leading things up at the front is the freshman, number 16, Sam Veldkamp, as she is leading way in as the blocker. And what's also amazing to see here is there's the family tie. That is Coach Dan Tenable's niece. And the cousins, Abby Tenable, happens to be also playing middle blocker, so they're going to be facing each other. So it's going to be the blockers and the killers up there at the front, or the however you want to take it. That didn't come across well, but attacking the ball. And that's going to be what you're looking at as far as the family ties that are going to see each other. And as you heard Coach talk, they're very close within the same types of activities that they do outside of the school year and evening events. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be a really good match that we are going to see tonight. I'm going to step aside. We're going to come back after these messages. We'll talk a little bit about Christian Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders team, and we'll be back after this. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's. The sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Crusaders, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon. Hey farmers, are you looking for some relief from rising input prices? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 and ask how corn planter products like Bandit, Dash, and Wave and applicator attachments like Y-Drop can slash your fertilizer expense and raise yields at the same time. Doing more with less. That's Seed Time and Harvest LLC, your premier 360 Yield Center dealer. 920-210-7122.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. We invite people to stop on by. Weather cooling down a little bit here. Hot plate specials are just warming up.
Right, hot plate specials, homemade soups, burger sandwich of the week specials. Check us out here. Check us out on Facebook. All kinds of different things going on. And we sold so much Oktoberfest, it's starting to transition out a little bit. We'll still have some on tap, but moving into some more heavier, hardier, darker winter-type beers coming in here too. So check that out also.
Of course, big Wisconsin sports weekend coming up Saturday and Sunday. Pack back in action on Sunday against Denver.
Yep, cheer on the Packers. Always got something going on for the game. Wings, obviously, big thing on Sundays along with the game. Usually a little bit of giveaway specials, whatever they tend to come up with here, and drink specials also with it. So check all that stuff out too.
And homemade pizzas, of course, always on the menu, right?
Homemade pizzas on the menu. Try to get some homemade pizzas out at halftime as long as our kitchen's not too buried. But yeah, it's something that's always good to try out. And obviously we do all that stuff for carry out too. So feel free to call us up and come pick them up. Thanks, Nick. Have a good day.
Welcome back to to Sheboygan County Christian School here. Used to being at home over at Central Wisconsin Christian. Just talk a little bit about these two teams again, see how they got here, and then I'll talk what I can about the CWC Christian Lady Crusaders as we get ready here for the start of this match. So in their bracket, still alive, the number 1 seed is Fall River, the number 8 seed is Johnson Creek, the number 5 seed is Rio, and the number 4 seed is Cambria Friesland. So a lot of good local area there. Sheboygan Christian here is the number 3 seed, and CWC is the number 6 seed. Sheboygan Christian beat Wayland Academy, who was the 14th seed, 25-8, 25-5, and 25-4 to advance. And The Lady Crusaders took on Faith Christian, and they beat them 25-16, 25-15, and then 25-9. And we talked a little bit about it in the pregame interview as well, as they started a little bit slow, but the girls never gave up. They just were making some errors and mistakes that they hadn't been making like the last 2 times especially when they played against Oshkosh Lourdes, where they got a big win there. The number 7 seed is Oakfield, who beat Chesterton out of Milwaukee, and the number 2 seed is Catholic Central. So the winner of this game, assuming Catholic Central wins, I would not sleep on Oakfield. They've got the 2 Hoffman girls in the middle, and they definitely have an opportunity to dominate a couple of teams. So let's not put it past them as maybe knocking off, and that would potentially, if Oakfield would win and CWC would win, that would be another home game. We're going to step aside here as we get ready for the national anthem. We're going to come back for the starting lineups. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
Welcome back here to Sheboygan County Christian School. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem by 2 of the ladies from the Eagles team in Naomi Doss, who is a sophomore, and then Maria Zylstra, who is just must be all world around here. Did a great job again with the national anthem as she was singing that, and she is the lone senior actually out here on the court today, as CWC does not have any seniors. Good student section here and a good crowd here traveled with CWC, so it's great to see that we're going to have a little bit of cheering taking place back and forth. Going to zoom in over there, and we're going to get introductions of CWC wearing white. Starting lineup for CWC is going to be number 1, leading in sets by a mile with 285, Taylor Hoffman. Number 6, Tabitha Bawalda, who has been our amazing outside hitter and probably the most experienced team. Number 7, Kelsey Boss. Number 8, Samantha Braskamp. And number 12, Abby Tnaple. And the libero will be number 5, Isabella Cook. So you're going to see a really exciting game here, I feel. I mean, they seem to be pumped up as we get ready. Let's take a look at the starting lineup here for the Eagles from Sheboygan Christian School. Leading things off is going to be number 4, right side hitter, Naomi Doss. Number 5, the lone senior, Maria Zylstra, leading the team in attacks. Number 12 will be Brielle Clairbot. Number 16 will be Sam Veldkamp. And number 18 is Gabby Bulko. And then the setter, number 20, Addison DeBlay. And the libero is going to be number, I believe it was number 10. Nope, it's going to be number 0, Sophia Rodriguez. As we get ready here for some exciting action. Again, I love this time of year. You can just feel the electricity and the energy here in the gymnasium, especially at these smaller schools. It's small, but the crowd is packed in here, so we may end up having to crank up a little bit as we try and make the broadcast here. As we get ready here for the service, we'll find out who's going to get the ball first. Good location, again, to be broadcasting here on the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. And you can see on the left-hand side the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard, and a great job there again with getting that all lined up while I was setting some things up in Donovan helping me out, so appreciate that. Leading things off here for the Lady Crusaders is going to be Samantha Braskamp, as she is going to start things out with the serving. Braskamp is one of the, if I remember correctly, I'm looking for the serves. She's one of the top servers with 35 aces. It's number 3 on the team. Abby Tenaple is second with 27, and Taylor Hoffman has 28. I take it back. I was looking at the service errors. My fault. Let's go back. 34 for Hoffman leading, 29 and 29 for Braskamp and Tenaple, so they're all well above where they need to be. Coming in right away is going to be the libero coming in for Kate DeVries for the Lady Crusaders as we get ready here to serve it and get things rolling. Here's the serve. Get into the net, service error. We didn't want to start out that way, but again, this is kind of what happened in, that I saw again when we were at CWC, is they're just a little bit tight. The nerves got there, and right away, 1 point for the Eagles. Serve, that's going to go deep off the hands. Coming back into play too hard. Isabella Cook has one go off, and so does Braskamp, and that looked a little bit tight. And Eagles were able to capitalize and get another point. Serving is Rodriguez for the Eagles. In play, Cook this time overpass right up top and putting it away and finishing it right away was number 4, Naomi Doss. Need to take a deep breath here for the Lady Crusaders. Again, this is how it kind of started out at last game as well, but they're playing a better opponent. Good put up there in the center. Tenaple blocked. Comes right back up and over. Bawalda with a hammer, and that's going to be a point for the Lady Crusaders as they get on the board. A good job there by Tenaple reacting on the block. And then coming back and getting the ball over to Tabitha Bawalda. Freshman, and this is one of the things we've talked about too. This is there's a lot of inexperience on this team, and they just have to get past it. Swinging a block, got hands on it, but a good swing there by number 5, Maria Zylstra, sorry about that. Hey, thanks for joining us here on the broadcast. You have one part to do. You need to be putting stuff in the chat so that the girls can pick this up and watch it later. Good serve by Zylstra. Right out to Bawalda. She swings off of the overpass. She swings again and puts it away. Good point there by Tabitha Bawalda. Coming in, we're going to get the rotation. Coming in for the Lady Crusaders is going to be number 13, Lauren Rice, who came in as a sophomore, did a great job of serving up a hell ton of points. In the front row, we've got Hoffman, Bawalda, and DeVries for the Lady Crusaders. Here's the serve. Put up in the air nicely by number 12, Brielle Clarebot, to the back row. Braskamp gets it right there. Kate DeVries had a chance. Zylstra puts it back over to her setter through the block and gets the point. It is now 5-2 for Sheboygan County Christian Eagles. The ladies have come to play here and represent. Zylstra on the serve. That's going to go out. Service error, and then a point to the Lady Crusaders. Back into the rotation. Braskamp is going to have a seat. In comes one of the other freshmen in Kylie Beer. Bawalda on the serve. Gets it into play. Up off of the arms, rolling, and then couldn't get out of the way. So just kind of took a look at each other, and a ace serve for Tabby Bawalda. I don't know if she likes that or not. I'll use Tabitha for now. But a good serve. Coming back, 5-4. The Eagles put up into the air, that by Zylstra. Swinging, block, looking for it. Gets it back to the outside. Beer takes a swing off the block, and a point for Kylie Beer. The freshman comes in, first swing, 1 point. And she is second on the team with kills. Great job, and it is now tied at 5 apiece. Bawalda on the serve, gets it back into play. Back to Zylstra, back outside to the number 3 hitter. That was to Bawalda. Beer again swings, put up, coming back. Nice job there by Rice. Hoffman to Beer. Just miscut that one a little bit and dumps it into the net. And the Eagles from the Sheboygan Christian with a 6-5 lead. On the serve, number 18, Gabby Bucco. Yeah, I think Coach Tenaple actually has a valid complaint. The girls could not get to it because of the stands standing on the floor, and that technically is not out of play. There's the serve again. Bawalda set. DeVries takes a swing, gets it over on the nice set there by Hoffman. Block getting up and putting it away is number 3, Maddie Van Denen. And the Eagles now 8-5. Drop short. Rice puts it up to Hoffman. Isabella Cook rolls it over into the front row, right tight off the block. Bawalda reacts, gets it to Hoffman to Beer. She swings and swings out of bounds. Point to the Eagles. Coach Tenaple talking about just trying to get his young team to settle down here. Popped up by Rice to Hoffman to the center. DeVries put a little touch pass. Getting it back into play and swinging and putting it away with a good swing was number 16. Hammering away. Sam Veldkamp. Beer, touch pass instead of swinging at it. Didn't quite get it as high as she wanted. That's going to be out. Ooh. I thought it was going out, but we'll see if we got a shot of it on the instant replay. Ooh. They called in at the line judge. Maybe a part of the ball did. And Coach Tenaple is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Bucky with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Wisconsin weather, it goes through the phases, like us. Whether you need a repair to your current system or an upgrade to a brand new one, we have you covered in all seasons and all phases. Ask about our Guardian maintenance plans to help keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year through. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
If the crowd wasn't there.
Welcome back to Sheboygan County Christian School. So they have asked now, after they gave up the point, they've asked them to get into the bleachers, move off of the floor, which is it's surprising to me that they shouldn't let it go into play. And we had the same thing happen to us at CWC. They moved them up there, and I completely agree that that's how it should be. You got to give the girls as much room as possible. Here comes the serve by Bulko. Up on the arms of Bawalda. Rice puts it over in a free ball. Hoffman puts it deep. Good set coming here by number 20. Popped up by Bawalda. Good job there. DeVries hustles. Beer lost her confidence there, decides to take a two-hand push off of the block and powering through it. Another point to the Eagles. So the timeout did not stop the run here. It is 12-5 for Sheboygan Christian Eagles. Bawalda, Hoffman, back to Rice, puts it over on a roll shot. Good quick set. And that one's going to go out. And the point is going to go to CWC. They needed that one right here. 12-6. They're trailing on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Coming in to serve will be number 15, Claire Boss. Right off the top of the net. Good serve there. Couldn't get there. Potential free ball block. Nice job there by Tenaple to get up. Here's the block way out. Roll shot takes a shot out and a point for the Lady Crusaders. Claire does a great job of coming in off of the bench and usually getting points when they need them. And this is what hopefully she can do right here is roll a bunch of points together. Good serve again, just clearing the top of the net. Nobody could get there as the setter was trying to get it. And that's an ace for Boss. 12-8. Here come the Lady Crusaders. Game one, or sorry, set one. I know I'm getting yelled at by Steve Winterhack. And then into the net, a service error. That's one thing that girls do not want to do from CWC. So that's quickly on the rotation. Kate DeVries is going to come back in for Claire Boss. And then coming in is going to be Isabella Cook, the libero for the Lady Crusaders. Served by number 20, Addison DeBlay. Swinging away, good job there is Abby Tenaple. Here comes the set, quick set off of her hands. Got the block up there, all the way outside the Beer. Still didn't be aggressive. Here's the overpass, and now she times it just a little bit late. Kylie just a little tight. Just needs to take and relax. As the setter, number 20, Addison DeBlay. Good serve to Rice, and then it's popped up in the air and nobody could go after it, so we're losing a little bit of the intensity. Substitution coming in for Kylie Beer. It's number 8, Samantha Braskamp. So Kylie just needs to take a few breaths here as the freshman, not used to seeing something like this. Bawalda to Hoffman to Braskamp. She pushes it deep. Still going to be a shot to swing away through the block. And a good swing there by number 3, Maddie Van Denen. Yeah, definitely, and you're going to find out as you're listening to or watching our broadcast here, yes, I am here for CWC, but I'm good volleyball. What a swing and a hammer there by Abby Tenaple to kind of finally get that side out. 16-9 for the Eagles. And going back to serve for the Lady Crusaders is going to be Taylor Hoffman. Again, fantastic on the serving numbers for the season. Good deep serve. Hits it to their libero. Quick set off of the hands. Couldn't get there is Isabella Cook. And a point swinging away for the Eagles. Powering it right through the block. 17-9 here in the first set. Serving it deep and out is number 12, Brielle Clairbot. The Lady Crusaders will take that. Get a point back, trailing by 7, 17-10 here in the first set. Braskamp with a great serve again, right to the libero, Sophia Rodriguez, through the block of Tenaple and Boss. Is the point, and a good power there for the Lady Eagles. Sophia Rodriguez again with the serve, the libero for the Eagles. Picked up by Braskamp, tight, and a good job there by number 18, Gabby Bucco, getting up and putting it away on the overpass. Good heads-up play. And Coach Tenaple at 19-10 is going to take another timeout. And we're going to take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports. We'll be back.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Welcome back to Sheboygan County Christian School as the Eagles have just taken over here in the first set, 19-10. And some of the tightness and the inexperience that I've talked a little bit about in the pregame show with Coach Dan Tenaple is showing right here, not having been in this situation a lot with the players, with Tabitha Bowalda leading the way for experience, and it's just right now that they're struggling. Good serve, dropping. Braskamp goes for it. Hoffman hits into Boss and going underneath the net. They got aggressive that time. Both of them did, and unfortunately, Kelsey Boss and Taylor Hoffman went underneath the net. Back to serve again. Sophia Rodriguez shanked off of the hands of Bowalda. Coming back, thinking that they're a volleyball player, hitting it here in the stands. And unfortunately, the timeout did not work. 21-10 here in the first set. Short drop, good job there by Cook to try and get underneath it. Oops, I'm sorry, I missed that button, my fault. Fell real short, Cook dove for it, but unfortunately she couldn't get her hands underneath it to pop it up enough and ended up driving it into the net. Rodriguez again on the serve to Bowalda, to Hoffman, to Cook. Over in 3, quick set, and they got the girls out of position. Block not there. Taylor Hoffman a little bit upset that she came in and fielded in the center where she should be, and unfortunately it was a smart play by number 18, Gabby Bulko. Serve again by Rodriguez to Bowalda. Hoffman put it up. Kelsey Boss puts it back into play. To their setter, swinging away is Zylstra, and it's going to go into the net. And the Lady Crusaders are going to get the stop. But unfortunately, the Eagles only need 2 points, so they cannot afford any service areas. Abby Tenaple on the serve, right to their libero, popped up in the air, and it's got to be over. Oh, and a good job there by Bowalda to stretch out to get it back deep off of the hands. And the Lady Eagles from Sheboygan County Christian School are just out here dominating on their home court here in the first set. Here comes the serve by number 4, Naomi Doss. Cook gets it. Bowalda pulls it back, but it's an overpass, and that's going to be a point for the Eagles, and that's going to do it here for the first set, as the Eagles from Sheboygan Christian take the win in the first set, 25-11. We'll step aside here as we get timeout. We'll come back in about 2.5 minutes. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sport.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program. A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Welcome back here to Sheboygan County Christian School. The Eagles in the first set are flying high and take it 25-11 over the Lady Crusaders from CWC. New set as we get ready here, and I was talking with Donovan here in the break. We could see they're just tight. They're so tense out there. And the Lady Eagles were playing so loose. Bawalda gets a swing up off of the rafters, and there's a point that they need to get rolling as Bawalda puts one away right away to get the first point as it went off of the hands of Brielle Clairbot up into the rafters and came right back down. You could have played that. They could. But you know what I'm also surprised that they didn't do? Good serve there by Abby Tenaple. They didn't put this basketball hoop up. Tenaple puts it in the air. Good swing by Braskamp from the back row. And it's going to be short on the overpass. They're going to say she reached over, and it's going to be a point over to the Christian school. Over to Sheboygan. Because they're going to say that Kelsey Boss reached over and put it down without it coming back over. And if it wasn't coming over, that would have been the third hit, so I'm surprised that it doesn't count then as a point. But that's not, that the rule is clear. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus, broadcasting from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Bawalda. Braskamp from the back row again, hammers one right at Brielle Clairbot. Gets it back in. Cook puts it up to the setter. Hoffman, it's going to be an overpass. It's there tight. Jocelyn for it. Cook gets on it. Free ball coming over, but a good hustle there by the Lady Crusaders battling. Swinging away is Zaustra. Good job there by Braskamp to put it up into the plate. Bawalda into the net. And a point to the Eagles. What a great point. Good battle there from both sides. The Eagles, with a little bit more experience, pull it out. Serving now is going to be number 0, Sophia Rodriguez. Braskamp puts it into play. DeVries hits into the antenna, and that's out in volleyball. And gives the point to the Eagles. 3-1 here in the second set. Rodriguez hammers it out. And a point to the Lady Crusaders. Coming in now is going to be number 13. That's Lauren Rice. She had a run like I talked about in a couple of the sets on Tuesday. Let's see if she can get one here. Here's the serve. Good clearance right to number 12 again. Brielle Clairbot popped up. Free ball. Kate DeVries swinging to their setter. Coming up by the net. Hands over on the block. A good job there off of the ceiling. And a good job by Bawalda and DeVries to put the roof up and finish it on the block. 3-3 for this second set. Rice on the serve. A little bit more of a loop this time. Gets it over to DeBlay. Free ball coming over. Rice to Hoffman. Far side to Bawalda. Swings and puts it away. Nice job there by Tabitha Bawalda and the team on a great set by Hoffman. Point Lady Crusaders, and they have the lead in this set 4-3. Here comes a serve. Got it over to Clairbot and another one. Just as we were talking about before, we need the ladies to get on a run, and Lauren Rice is the lady to do it coming in. And she's run off now for 3 points in a row. Another one deep. Got to be able to pull her hands, and it's going to go out of play. But the Lady Crusaders still have the lead, 5-4 in this second set. Serving now is going to be Naomi Doss for the Eagles. Good hard serve. It would have gone out, popped up by Buwalda. Braskamp gets it back into play after DeVries was on the second hit. Swinging away is Zylstra and hammers one and gets the point. What a nice set by DeBlay and a finish by Maria Zylstra, the senior, the only senior here on the court. 5-5 here in the second set. Good low serve, gets her hands out. Oh, they're going to say she tipped it. Couldn't pull her hands back in time as Tabby. And a point to the Eagles. Chad Cook, one of the assistants who was being the head coach today. Good job there by Braskamp. Hoffman tried to sneak it over. Just got a good idea there to change things up. But couldn't get it there, and it is now 7-5. Lady Eagles from Sheboygan Christian. Good serve, Buwalda again pops it to Hoffman. To the back row is Braskamp, and she hits it into the net and gives away a point. It is 8-5. This is not. The ladies need to get the stop right here as Brielle Clairbot is doing a fantastic job of serving, just a sophomore. Good hard hit. Buwalda to Hoffman, set to DeVries, and a touch shot, and a good job there getting the point. Little touch shot over, dropping it just on this side of the net. And a point, 8-6 for the Eagles. Serving for CWC is going to be Tabitha Buwalda. In the back row with her is Isabella Cook and Lauren Rice. Those are two, I believe that Rice is only a sophomore too. Yeah, two sophomores, and Buwalda serves an error into the net. Just hit the top tape. Bounce back, and it is 9-6. Zylstra off of the arms. Free ball coming over as Cook put it back into play. Swinging away, popped up. Rice gets it. Beer came back in. I didn't see her rotating. That's good to see Kylie back in there, getting up with it, and off of the hands and driven right straight through. Is a point to the Eagles. They're moving so fast here, I can't even look down to find out the numbers of who to call is doing what. Zylstra with a serve again. Short. Good job there by Buwalda to get underneath it. DeVries and Beer. Kylie didn't get a full swing on it. DeBlay. Good job there by Beer to get up in there and stop the swing. This time she'll hammer through the block, but a good recovery by Rodriguez. Good block there by DeVries and Hoffman getting up on top just over the block. Hoffman's going to go outside to Beer. Swinging. Gets it to the back row, but a good return by Zylstra. Swinging away is Doss. Popped up there by Buwalda. Hoffman to Beer. Swings. Had a chance down the line, and a good play there by the Lady Crusaders to get the point. What a long rally, and they needed one on this one. And a fantastic job there by the freshman Kylie Beer, continuing to stay in there and helping get that point for the Lady Crusaders. 10-7. Going back to service number 15, Claire Boss. Nice serve again. Gets it over to DeBlay, and a nice job there by Maple. And they're going to say it was a lift, so a point. Abby was mad. She thought she was going to be called for being into the net. And it was not. It was a lift carry, our lift call. Boss with a point, 10-8. A little bit of an overpass, trying to get up there. Getting it. Good job there by Rice. Over to Buwalda. She puts a hard shot, and then it drops it in. And a great shot by the Lady Crusaders. Claire Boss again rolling off a couple of points. It is now 10-9. Boss with the serve. In play. Gets it to Rodriguez, who gets it over to DeBlay. And drilled into the net is by Van Dennen, and a point, Lady Crusaders. And it is tied at 10-10, and this is the first time the Eagles are going to pull a timeout, and this is going to help the ladies from CWC. We're going to step aside. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We all know this.
Welcome back to Sheboygan Christian School here as the Eagles and the Lady Crusaders from CWC are all tied up. Claire Boss with a roll back there serving exactly what she comes in for. And I've seen her do it several times when we've covered. Here's the serve. Right over to Rodriguez. Free ball coming. Diving into it. Taylor Hoffman gets it back up, and a good push by Rice. Then dead end with the swing. Good block there, and it's going to go out, and it's a point. Lady Crusaders keep rolling, and they take the lead again as the roof goes up and gets the block, pushing it back into play at 11-10 for Central Wisconsin Christian. Good serve, pushing it deep on the overpass. Beer with a nice reaction. Here comes one. Bowalda to Hoffman to Naple in the center. Just couldn't get quite timed on it. Free ball. Boss takes it over to Hoffman, who goes out to Beer. She's going to swing and just couldn't roll it quite enough. And a point to the Eagles. Tie game here, tie set. My fault. Steve, I can hear you yelling at me. 11-11 here in the second set. Isabella Cook coming back in for Claire Boss. Oh, off of the hands of Rice and Bowalda, kind of collided a little bit. Weren't sure who was going to take it on the nice serve by Gabby Bulko. Bulko again with the serve. Rice to Hoffman to Naple. Puts a good swing on it, but not quite as much. Through the block. Going to say out, no touch. And that's good for the Lady Crusaders to get the ball back. Tied up 12-12. Serving for the Lady Crusaders is number 1, Taylor Hoffman. Doing a great job of setting deep. Got it to Zylstra. Swinging his dead end, and the block is there, but Zylstra covers. And it's going to be a point, double hit, and a point for the Lady Crusaders. 13-12. We have got a game here, Donovan. Good job here by the Lady Crusaders. Great serve by Hoffman. Zylstra put it nicely to DeBlay off of the block, giving Hoffman time to get underneath it. Cook had to take it off the roof, and does. The Bowalda rolls it over. In the center, through the hands. A nice drive there by Gabby Bulkow. 13. I'm laughing at the student section saying she's a freshman. Well, right now there's 2 freshmen out here for the CWC Lady Crusaders. Bowalda pops it over to Hoffman, gives it to Naple. Swinging again, but a good job there by Zylstra. Rolling it over and finding the opening. That was a beautiful shot by number 18, Gabby Bulkow. Really nice shot. I find it interesting. They have her listed as a sophomore in the program, so not sure where that's coming from. A little bit of a difficult pass, but a good reaction there by Hoffman. Coming in the center again. Nice block there by the Lady Crusaders. Good work by the Eagles. To Naple this time finishes it with a strong swing and puts it down for the point. Keeping it tied at 14. This is a great second set. And that was a really great recovery from Kylie Beer coming back in after being frustrated in that first set. Has done a great job coming back out there, working hard. Good serve there by Braskamp. Goes out to number 4. Oh, Braskamp with a one-hand stick out there. Gets it out to Hoffman. Oh, and they run into each other. Isabella did not see that it came off of the ceiling and ran into Tenaple. And a point to the Eagles to take the lead, 15-14. Serving now is number 12, Brielle Clairbot. Good serve. Handled well by Buwalda. Hoffman to Tenaple, swinging right over to Clairbot and trying to get on it through the block. Nice swing for the Lady Eagles. Gabby Bulkow. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, it is number 16. I'm the one making the mistake. My fault. I couldn't see her hair was covering her number. So a lot of those ones I was giving credit to Gabby are actually Sam Veldkamp. So my apologies out there to parents and fans. Timeout to the Lady Crusaders. We're going to step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
The ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people like you and me taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920.
Back here to live action. Popped over as Kelsey Boss comes in. And a swing by Zylstra just rolls it over. Zylstra. Buwalda tries to get a swing on the set, was just a little deep. Hands are up on the block, but they were a little bit back, and a point to the Eagles. Didn't quite get their hands over the net, directing it back down as it was on their side. They had their hands on the block, but good push there. Braskamp over to Hoffman. To Buwalda swinging. Good job there, but dug out easily by Brielle Clairbot. Hands are there. Good reaction. Oh, and the two ladies, Tenaple and Buwalda, run into each other, and neither one of them make contact. 19-14. The Lady Crusaders need to get a stop right here, right now. Off of the net. Just rolled over. And Brielle Clairbot has strung a couple of points together. 20-14. Coach Tenaple is going to take another timeout. We're going to take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisber's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle.
I should have came back. Welcome back to Sheboygan Christian School. 20-14 here in the second set. It was tied, and then the Lady Eagles have just rolled and put up 5 in a row. Good serve. Cook pops it up. Hoffman. Back row, Braskamp hit it solid, but it was dug nicely by DeBlay. Little cut shot, trying to bring it back in. It is. Cook calls it, puts it back in. Popped up there by Clairbot. Through the block. Oh, and a good swing by Samantha Veldkamp, the freshman. Get in the point, swing it away and put it through the block. I think I got it right that time. Subbing out and coming back in is Lauren Rice. She's going to come in for Kelsey Boss. Cook put it in there. Buwalda takes a swing, rolls it instead of getting full momentum on it. Zylstra on the outside, popped up by Hoffman. Cook again sets it over. Braskamp calls it. And they're going to say double hit. And a point to the Lady Eagles. 22-14 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. And a service error was exactly what the Lady Crusaders need. They need to get on a run here. And one of the freshmen is Abby Tenaple. She can do it. We've seen her run before as well, so time to run a bunch of points. Tenaple, nice serve. Zylstra has it. Set over. Hoffman. Braskamp tried to get it over to Bawalda. Zylstra on the swing, did not come over. Point, Lady Crusaders. There's a start. As the block was there, the ball just came down a little bit as Maria Zylstra was trying to see what was happening. Good serve there by Tenaple. Zylstra from the outside. Tenaple dives and popped out of play. DeVries and Bawalda go after it. And it's now 23-16 here in the second set. Rodriguez with a serve. Good serve. Pushes Bawalda back. Hoffman outside to Rice. Takes a good swing. Zylstra handles it. Braskamp. Hoffman outside to Bawalda. Swings. Good hard shot, but it's dug out by Clarebot. Zylstra rolls it over. Cook to Hoffman. To the outside to Bawalda. And she overswings. And it's going to be a touch. Nope, they're calling for it. And neither one of the officials called for the touch. He's asking for a timeout. Wants to have a conversation with the line judge. Asking if she saw a touch, and she's going to say she did not see it. But yeah, you usually don't see Bawalda have a shot that swings like that, so I can understand where that came from. But now it's set point. Rodriguez on the serve to Cook, right to Hoffman, and she puts it over on two and gets the point, and it saves the Lady Crusaders. And Lauren Rice, the lady you want back serving. It's her and Claire Boss, so we got to get Claire back in this rotation, but they don't have an opportunity here to do so. They got to run 7. Good serve by Rice, but a better shot by Claire Bott. Popped up in the air. Hoffman, center to DeVries, and a good point there. Staying alive, Kate DeVries battles and gets the point. 24-18. Really great serve by Lauren Rice for the Lady Crusaders. Here's the serve. Gets it back. Set. Zylstra off the block. Cook gets a piece of it. To Hoffman, to Bawalda, who swings. Popped up by the libero Rodriguez, and it's going to be a lift and a point to the Lady Crusaders. 24-19 now. Double hit was the call, and a timeout is going to be called by the Eagles. That's their second one. We're going to step aside. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at homeandauto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at homeandauto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Welcome back here to the Sheboygan County Christian School. A gym is rocking. It's great music going. Both fans clubs are into it. Well, you can see the fans over here. Well, we haven't zoomed over there, but we'll get to it one of these times. And we need Lauren Rice to stay serving hot. 24-19 for the Lady Crusaders, trailing here in the second set. Good serve and a point for Lauren Rice. Ace. Right down the middle, splits the two girls in the back row, and the timeout does not stop the Lady Crusaders. Rice got a nice smile on her face. See if she can keep it rolling. 24-20. Good serve again over to number 12, Claire Bott, into the center. Cook to Hoffman. DeVries will take it, and it's going to be 2 double contact. And the point goes to the Eagles. And they're going to take the second set, 25-20. a much better job, but unfortunately the same result. And it's 2-0 for the Eagles. We'll step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let our family take care of yours. We offer American Standard and Coleman furnaces and air conditioners that come with a 15-year parts and a 10-year labor warranty. Schedule us to come out and make sure your furnace, AC, or geothermal units are running at peak efficiency. Serving Fond du Lac, Dodge, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let our family take care of yours. We offer American Standard and Coleman furnaces and air conditioners that come with a 15-year parts and a 10-year labor warranty. Schedule us to come out and make sure your furnace, AC, or geothermal units are running at peak efficiency. Serving Fond du Lac, Dodge, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisber's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Welcome back here to Sheboygan Christian School, where the Lady Eagles have taken a 2-0 lead. Let's get in that chat. Becky Vanderwerth cheering the Crusaders on from South Bend. Rhonda Scouten as well cheering on with Miss Becky. Cameron Hatcher, who helped me run the camera and do some announcing on Tuesday, saying, let's go Crusaders. And Carbon 222, I'm not taking anything away. Yeah, you're right. Sheboygan is very young as well. They play 2 freshmen, 6 sophomores, a junior, and a senior. So, yes, they're young as well. That means these guys could be facing off against each other for a long time, and especially since they come to the CWC invite. So that's good. Let's build some of that rivalry as well as the camaraderie that happens between the ladies from the 2 Christian schools. So, yeah, we got I'm not taking anything. Your girls, these girls from the Lady Eagles have just been phenomenal. Swinging hard, their serves are hard, and they've had the Lady Crusaders kind of out of whack. Good serve there by Samantha Braskamp to get started here in the 3rd set. Free ball, Rice to Hoffman to the middle to Tenaple, swings, but it's right to Rodriguez. To DeBlay, and swinging away and putting it away is a good point there for the Eagles. Again, good volleyball is good volleyball, as Zylstra, the 1 senior, out on the court, starts things out for the Eagles, and it's 1-0. Serving is going to be the libero, Sophia Rodriguez. Good serve to Cook, to Hoffman, to Tenaple, block. Good reaction. Ooh, they're going to say that it hit the side of the net. Coach, I missed the instant replay even on it, so I apologize for that. Tabby Buwalda is trying to ask the official. Boy, I could have swore that the girls from Sheboygan had hands on it, but it is what it is. What's interesting here is we've got the 2 cousins talking to each other, facing off. Back to live action. Buwalda swings. Out. And it's 2-0 or 3-0 now. So got to get things rolling here. Sam Veldkamp is the cousin and niece to Coach Dan Tenaple and the cousin for Abby Tenaple, who's going to go back and serve as the Lady Crusaders get on now on the service error. 3-1 for the Eagles. Good serve there, popped up into the air. Nice receive by Clarebot to Naple. Hoffman to the outside to Boalda, takes a swing right to Clarebot. Set off of the hands, good dig there by Hoffman. Braskamp with a really nice set over to Rice, but it was right to the Lady Crusader, to the Eagles, and a point to the Eagles. Could hear them call it here, but kind of got in the way of each other again on that roll shot by Maria Zylstra. Serving's going to be number 4, Naomi Doss for the Eagles, up 4-1 here in the third set. Cook gets a nice put up. Boalda couldn't get there, but tap, and it's going to be a free one coming over, and a stop right off the bat. Side out for the Lady Crusaders. Coming in is going to be number 6, Kate Zylstra. I don't know if I've seen her come onto the floor yet. If she has, it's my fault. I haven't been paying attention. She's going to come in for Naomi Doss. Really nice serve by Rice. Set to Zylstra. Out. Ooh, they're going to say in. I could have swore that looked like it was hit hard and it was out, but I can see what Coach Dan Tenaple is talking about to the official. And the coming in now is number 3, Maddie Van Denen. After the point, 5-2. Good serve by Zylstra to Boalda. Hoffman back to Boalda. Little cut shot. It's going to be a double hit. And a point for the Lady Crusaders, 5-3. Not sure if the line judge over there, and I'm not making a judgment. She just looks young. I'm not sure if she's one of the students here or what, but she's put in a difficult situation. Good serve there by Tabitha Boalda. And it's going to be a double hit and a point to the Lady Crusaders, 5-4. Getting back into it. Not a big cheering section here for the Lady Crusaders, but we've got some as far as the students. Rolls it off the top of the tape to Boalda, and Beer was right there to look for the overpass, and it's not, and we are tied at 5s here in the third set. Thanks again for putting stuff in the chat. Ladies will go home and take and watch it. They're going to go back and see who is cheering for them. Doesn't matter to me who you're cheering for. Put it there. Kylie Beer gets an overpass. Hoffman couldn't quite get it. And a good job there by number 16, Sam Veldkamp. Going back to serve, it's number 18, Gabby Bulkow. They're going to say in. Oh, yeah, that looked like it was in easily. Hit the line there. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to get the names. That one will be out. And a point for the Lady Crusaders. 7-6 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Keeping it close here. And coming in, the serving specialist for the Lady Crusaders, number 15, Claire Boss. Here's the serve. Clears it. Little overpass. Oh, Gabby forgot to jump as it was coming. She knows. And the point goes to the Lady Eagles, ahead 8-6 here in the third set. Here comes the rotation out, so I'm assuming that Kate Zylstra has been coming in. I just missed it. Coming back in is Naomi Doss. Here's the serve by the setter. Boalda got a little bit too underneath it and couldn't quite pop it up in the air, drilled it right towards the net, and the Lady Crusaders could not react. 9-6. Rice, Cook, over to Beer, rolls it over. Pop to Rodriguez, out here to Van Denen, and she puts it away through the block. 10-6. Yep, she's one of their freshmen as well. So that was one of the comment that was out there. Totally agree. Very impressed while she swings. TeNaple rolls it over, puts it deep. DeBlay set. Cook. Tight. Ooh, that one wasn't coming over. It's going to be a point to the Lady Crusaders. They're going to say that she played it over on top of the net. I'm sorry I missed the instant replay. I was waiting to see what the officials were talking about. 10-7. It just seems that it's bigger, though, because the Lady Crusaders need to have such a big run. A beautiful set to DeBlay. Block there. It's getting up. Was good job for the Lady Crusaders. Beer and TeNaple. And TeNaple got a chance to block her cousin there, Sam Veldkamp. And a point to the Lady Crusaders. Hoffman with the serve. Good flat serve again. That's an overpass. Beer tried to get there. And they're going to say she touched it before it came over the net. And a point is going to go to the Eagles. 11-8 is the score for Sheboygan Christian. Here's the serve by Brielle Clairbot. Popped up by TeNaple to Beer. She swings that time. Outside to Zylstra. Touch, and it hits right on the line. Nice little touch shot over the top of the block. As the ladies were there, both Beer and TeNaple. Right on the line, though, by Maria Zylstra. Popped up by TeNaple. She calls for it again, but it goes outside to Rice. Takes a nice swing. Free one coming over. Good hands over. Popped up. Touch. TeNaple with a swing and gets the point. Good battle there for the Lady Crusaders at the net. They still got some fight left in them. Let's see if they got enough to get back into it. 12-9. Samantha Braskamp back to serve for the Lady Crusaders. Good serve right to the front row. Outside to Zylstra. Through the block, but a good dig there by Cook. Pop back up to TeNaple. Oh, just lost her place on the court. Ended up pushing it out wide, but a great play by Cook to get down underneath it. And they had a chance. Just went a little bit wide. Sofia Rodriguez, the libero, serving to Cook. Puts it up into the air to Hoffman, out to Bawalda. She gets a full swing, but it's going to carry wide. Couldn't quite get enough of a roll on it in English to drop it down. And the Lady Eagles are up 14-9 here in the third set. Lady Crusaders need a big run here. Get the stop. Cook puts it on the overpass. Zylstra to DeBlay. Back to Zylstra through the block, but Cook gets underneath it. Hoffman to Braskamp. Braskamp with a good swing. DeBlay pops it back over. Free one. Braskamp puts it to Hoffman to Bawalda. She takes a full swing and a point. What a nice swing and set there between the Lady Crusaders, Taylor Hoffman and Tabitha Bawalda. And it's 14-10. Abby TeNaple with a good hard serve. Coming to them. Braskamp puts it over. Hoffman swinging his Rice off of the hands of the block. Goes to the outside. That's going to be a double hit. As Bucco popped it up. And a point to the Lady Crusaders. Hanging around here, 14-11. TeNaple needs to keep running the ball. A little bit hard, but Rodriguez takes it. Zylstra through the block. Put back, but out. As TeNaple got underneath it. 15-11. That was a great swing. Here comes the serve into the net and point right back and gives the Lady Crusaders a chance to jump right back into this without losing any momentum. Trailing 2-0. Keeping it tight. Good serve there by Rice again. Rodriguez, nice dive there by Cook. Free ball, Rice puts it over, and they're going to say double contact. They are calling it very, very tight on that. 16-12. They're calling it very similar, though. Zylstra with a serve to Cook to Braskamp, and Bawalda has to put it over on 3. In the center, off of the hands of Rice. Couldn't quite get underneath it enough to pop it up. And that was a great swing there. I believe that was going to be Gabby Balkow, who I hadn't called before. And we've got a timeout. We'll step aside with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. A reminder for everyone that
Welcome back. Checking out the chat. Jack's Charlie Bustra says, let's go Crusaders. Rhonda Scouten. Shout out to the scorekeeper. Must have had a great teacher. And thanks, Greg Zonefeld lets us know the Crusaders soccer boys are ahead 3. I think it's 3-0. I can't see. I had a little symbol over it. Bawalda with a little touch. Shot. Back to Bawalda, to Hoffman, back to Bawalda. She swings a full through the block and gets the point. 17-13, and the whole bench gets up and joins in the celebration on that swing. Coming back in is the freshman Kylie Beer. Braskamp did a great job of coming in, especially in that first set. Bawalda with the serve, pushes Zylstra back deep. That's going to be out, and a good call over there. Good job talking to each other for the ladies, and a point to the Lady Crusaders. Just hanging around here. They just need to continue. 17-14 here in the third set. Good serve there by Bawalda. Swinging into the net. Didn't go over. Point. And a timeout at 17-15. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
With us here, the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. We invite people to stop on by. Weather cooling down a little bit here. Hot plate specials are just warming up.
Right, hot plate specials, homemade soups, burger sandwich of the week specials. Check us out here. Check us out on Facebook. All kinds of different things going on. And we've sold so much Oktoberfest, it's starting to transition out a little bit. We'll still have some on tap, but moving into some more heavier, heartier, darker winter-type beers coming in here, too. So check that out also.
Of course, big Wisconsin sports weekend coming up Saturday and Sunday. Pack back in action on Sunday against Denver.
Yep, cheer on the Packers. Always got something going on for the game. Wings, obviously, big thing on Sundays along with the game. Usually a little bit of giveaway specials, whatever they tend to come up with here, and drink specials also with it. So check all that stuff out, too.
And homemade pizzas, of course, always on the menu, right?
Homemade pizzas on the menu. Try to get some homemade pizzas out at halftime as long as our kitchen's not too buried. But yeah, it's something that.
Welcome back. Bawalda with the serve. Good serve to Zylstra, and she's going to have to bump it over. Free one coming for the Lady Crusaders. Beer swings. Good job by Rodriguez to pop it up, going after it. It's going to be a double hit. That was a nice swing coming from Maddie Van Detten, just a freshman. I have been very impressed with watching her play out here. Boy, she gets good height, elevates, and just swings away for a freshman. Bawalda with the serve. 17-16. Back to her. Hoffman puts it up to Beer. She swings through the block. Zylstra to DeBlay. 2. Beer gets it over, listening to the coaches talking, and that's going to be 2 contacts. And it is tied at 17 all. The Lady Crusaders have come and battled all the way back. Tabby Bawalda on the serve. Right off the top of the net, good serve there. DeBlay gets it up again. Blocked there by the Lady Crusaders. DeVries and Hoffman on the block. Bawalda puts it into the air. Gets it over to Hoffman. Beer swings, hits the corner, but a great job there by Zylstra. Dead End has to try and get it over and cannot. And the Lady Crusaders with the lead, 18-17 here in the third set. Big smile on the face of Coach Dan Tenaple as his Lady Crusaders didn't stop one moment and have continued to battle here in this third set. Powalda again, nice serve, pushes it deep off of the beams, but it's coming back. Rice to Hoffman, set to DeVries. She puts a little cut shot on it, free ball. Hoffman's gonna go out to Beer. She tries the touch shot, couldn't get it. Good cover there. Tries the touch shot on the other side. Powalda, center to DeVries. She pushes it deep. Zylstra gets it over to DeBlay, and Rodriguez rolls it. Cook to Hoffman. Rice with a swing. Zylstra, wow, just some great volleyball. It's still alive. Good job there by the Lady Crusaders. Popped up. Hoffman, De Beer. Wow, what a play here. This point is going to be huge. Hoffman out to Beer, and she just couldn't quite get underneath it. And the point is going to go to the Lady Eagles to tie it up at 18. What a great rally. Unbelievable volleyball. The Lady Eagles thought they had won the point. The Lady Crusaders stayed with it, bounced it off of the net. Rice to Hoffman, to Beer, gets underneath it, rolls it, and it gets it back. 19-18. DeVries is going to come out, and coming back in is going to be the serving specialist in Claire Boss. This is who we need back there right now. Give her a chance to run off a couple of points and stay in this third set. Boss, nice deep serve. Rodriguez puts it up to DeBlay. Through the hands and swinging his dead end. Dead end with a huge swing. The freshman elevates and puts her full momentum behind it and gets the point. I want to give a shout out quick here to the 93 computers that are logged in. I hope that you're enjoying the broadcast. I know I'm certainly enjoying watching this stuff that's going on, getting a little bit excited into it. Rice to Hoffman, swing by Tenaple in the center, coming back. Cook picks up the one from Den End. Powalda swings and doesn't come across the net, point, and it's going to be 20-19. Coach Tenaple to Silton saying, keep going, keep swinging, be aggressive. 19-18, the Eagles from Sheboygan Christian. Rice pops it over to Hoffman, who goes in the center, and she slides off of the hands. And a double contact and a point to the Lady Eagles. 21-19. She's asking, I think she hurt herself. Tore her fingernail. It looks like, oh no, so we're going to have a little bit of a timeout to see. Taylor Hoffman, it looks like kind of flipped a fingernail back and is in a little bit of pain. She's going to try and stay in. The trainer comes out to take a look. Taylor's going to continue to battle. 21-19 for the Lady Eagles from Sheboygan Christian. Serving is Addison DeBlay, the setter, who's done an outstanding job here for the Lady Eagles. Just some really good volleyball. Hoffman hustles to get to it. Beer swings hard and puts it away with a massive swing. Kylie Beer elevates and hammers it wide of the block and puts it down. 21-20 for the Lady Eagles. Coming back is Taylor Hoffman to serve. Good serve down the side. Gets it to Zylstra, who gets it to DeBlay. Rolling it over. Cook to Hoffman to Beer. Swinging again. Popped up. Put away by the number 16, Sam Veldkamp. And a great read, and just puts it away on the overpass. 22-20. Good serve. Powalda puts it up. Beer gets a full swing. It hits the line. She calls it in. And that's tied, 22-21, the Lady Crusaders. Good shot there again by Kylie Beer, putting a couple of points together. And Samantha Braskamp will come in and serve. Close set here. This is one that the Lady Crusaders could win this one and change the whole momentum. Braskamp with the ace. Nice serve there, and it's tied at 22. Good ace. Samantha Braskamp comes up huge here at the end of this third set. Another serve. Good deep one again. Gets it to Rodriguez, who gets it to Veldkamp, who gets the double contact, and it's 23-22. Lady Crusaders, and a timeout's going to be called, and you can see the ladies celebrating like crazy. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this.
Good to try out, and obviously we do all that stuff for carryout too, so feel free to call us up and come pick them up. Thanks, Nick. Have a good day.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches.
Welcome back. Here's the serve by Braskamp. Again, a great serve. Deep. Zylstra tries to roll it over. Braskamp puts it over to Hoffman, and swinging is Bawalda. Good dig into the stands. Coming back. Braskamp gets underneath it. Back to Hoffman to Bawalda. She swings. Rodriguez pops it up for the Eagles. She takes a swing through the block, and a good job by Braskamp. Knapel with a little touch shot, diving. Braskamp goes back, one hand, two shots, and what a volley. Cook to Hoffman, to Bawalda, hammers one down the line and dug out by DeBlay. Braskamp again to Hoffman, to the center, to Knapel, just a little touch shot. Good recovery by Zylstra, and puts it, and a great shot. Oh, nice shot by Sam Veldkamp to tie it up at 23. Wow. What a rally. Back and forth. I should have counted the hits, but I can't even hardly keep track of making the calls here. Tie up 23. Rodriguez to Bawalda, to Hoffman, back to Bawalda. She's going to take a roll shot. DeBlay, Zylstra off of the net, trying to get there. And a point to the Lady Eagles. 24-23. Coach Knapel having a conversation, and he's going to take his timeout to try and rally his girls. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
The sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Rediker.
Welcome back here to Sheboygan Christian. The Lady Eagles up 2 sets and set point here. 24-23. Coach Knapel takes his timeout to settle the girls and rally them. Trying to get stuff going. The Lady Crusaders need it here. Set point. Rodriguez on the serve. There's the serve to Cook. Puts it up into the air to Rice. Goes out to Bawalda. She swings and hits the back line. And a great shot for Tabby Bawalda. And it's tied at 24. Great job with the timeout. The Lady Crusaders came out nicely. And a good aggressive. You can see them really concentrating. Nice job there by Rice. Served by Knapel. It's the line! And it's set point for the Lady Crusaders. 25-24. Great serve by Abby Tenaple. No timeouts for either team. Here comes the serve. Tenaple, short. Rodriguez shanks it, and the set won. Lady Crusaders take the third set, and we're going to play another one. Awesome work. Great serve by Tenaple, and it is now 2-1. Big smile on Coach Tenaple's face. We're going to step aside. Wow. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Crusaders, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon. Hey farmers, are you looking for some relief from rising input prices? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 and ask how corn planter products like Bandit, Dash, and Wave and applicator attachments like Y-Drop can slash your fertilizer expense and raise yields at the same time. Doing more with less. That's Seed Time and Harvest LLC, your premier 360 Yield Center dealer. 920-210-7122.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Podcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
Welcome back here to Sheboygan Christian. 2-1 for the Lady Eagles, but the Lady Crusaders did an amazing job coming back. Checked a little bit there into the chat. Appreciate again the comments. Keep putting them out there for the girls. They love that stuff. Here comes the serve. Started out by, I thought it was number 20. Good set and a hammer shot right in the middle by Tenaple to get things rolling for the Lady Crusaders. 1-0 here at the start of the fourth set. And remember, they had to win by 2, so that 26-24. Tenaple with the serve to Rodriguez. Gets it to DeBlay outside to Zylstra. Off of the hands. I don't know what that symbol is, but it's the Lady Crusaders point. I can't see what it was, so I missed it. Oh, maybe in the net. Here's the serve by Tenaple. That's going to go a little bit wide, but they start out with a lead at 2-1. Rodriguez going to go back to serve. Good hard serve. Bawalda pops it up to Hoffman. Back to Bawalda, swinging and just couldn't quite get it over, and I didn't hit the right button. My apologies. So a serve right there by Rodriguez, right to the back row in the middle to Bawalda where she's at. Bawalda put it right to Hoffman, but they couldn't finish. This time it's going back to her again. This time she goes a little touch shot, a little bit too much air underneath it. Going outside to Zylstra. She does the same thing and rolls it this time and has taken the lead 3-2 here in the fourth set. What a great match so far. The environment is just a blast. I think the energy in here is amazing. Good serve. Popped up by Braskamp. DeVries takes a swing off of the hands, and it's coming back over. DeBlay has the free ball. Cook to Hoffman, outside to Bawalda. She swings off of the hands of DeBlay, and a point on the swing, 3-3. Nice kill there by Tabitha Bawalda. Going back to serve for the Lady Crusaders, Lauren Rice. Oh, she hit Kate DeVries right in the back. Kind of caught her by surprise, and that really is uncharacteristic of Lauren Rice. She's been really a serving machine. Serving now for the Lady Eagles. Hoffman couldn't get there, and another mistake. The Lady Crusaders, sorry about that. The Lady Crusaders have to stay focused. They can't be giving away free points. 5-3 on the serve by Naomi Doss. Good serve again to Bawalda. Hoffman puts it back up into the air. Braskamp swings, and a little bit too hard, and it's going to go out. And it's now 6-3. The Lady Crusaders came back in the fourth set from the same deficit, but you'd think you would want to carry your momentum through by winning that set. Take the lead and hold the lead. Good short serve. Bawalda gets down on it. DeVries puts it over. Braskamp rolls it off of the top of the net with a good hard swing. And the Lady Crusaders get the ball back on the side out. Going back to serve is going to be Tabitha Bawalda for the Lady Crusaders. Braskamp comes out to have a seat. Kylie Beer comes back in the front row with Kate DeVries and Taylor Hoffman. I'm glad to see Taylor's okay. Good cut serve. DeBlay has to take it over in two. Hoffman goes outside to Beer. She swings and puts it down. The freshman Kylie Beer with another point. She had a hard first set, but has come back really well since then. And it's 6-5 for the Lady Eagles up there in the left-hand corner of the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Broadcasting from the National Exchange Bank and Trust right down here in the bleachers. And Bawalda hits that one a little bit hard, has a big smile on her face after she hit it. A little bit too juiced up. And it's 7-5 for the Eagles. Here's the serve by Zylstra. Hits it over to Rice, to Hoffman, to Beer. She swings, but that's a little bit too hard. Didn't quite get the angle down and drives it out. And it's 8-5. I don't want to say that I don't know. Zylstra with a serve to Bawalda, to Hoffman in the middle, to DeVries. She gets a full swing, but a dig out by Rodriguez. That's going to be hit out. Oh, shoot, folks. My apologies. Gabby Bolkow in the center drills that one out, and it's 8-6. Serve coming to Claire Boss again. Serving specialist here for the Lady Crusaders. Good serve in the middle. Hit it to Kate Zylstra. Hoffman outside to Beer. She's going to swing. Rodriguez on the overpass, and it's a point for the Lady Crusaders. Tied up. Just like that, we're at 8-8. For some reason, I must have missed a point in there. That's a little bit too deep for Claire. And point goes back to the Lady Eagles of Sheboygan Christian. Number 18 on the serve, that's going to be Gabby Bolkow. Great job here by Coach Chad Cuck as well, stepping in. Bawalda into the center by Tenable, found the hole, taps it in, and it's tied at 9. Melissa Neeb again came up, the head coach came up and talked to me, gave me the pronunciations, talked a little bit about her girls. Said that she's handed over the reins, just some family issues, doesn't think she could be fully engaged. And this staff has done a great job. And there's a great point and serve to take the lead for the Lady Crusaders. Taylor Hoffman, nice serve. I don't know if it's the tension or what, but there just is not. There's more of a buzz in here instead of the cheering than it did before. And maybe that's good for the Lady Crusaders. Swinging, blocked. Good job there by the blockers in Tenaple and Rice. Beer is going to have a double hit. She couldn't get underneath it enough to keep those hands together. And it's tied at 10 apiece. It's exactly what you would expect in a great contest like this. Both teams battling and fighting. 2-1. Out to Beer. She takes a shot, rolls it over to DeBlade by Rodriguez and into the net by Maddie Van Denen. And a point to the Lady Crusaders, 11-10. Samantha Braskamp going back to serve. She has a great serve as well. Nice hard serve, off of the arms, rolls up by Rodriguez, comes down trying to get it. Good battle. Really nice deep serve. And it's 12-10. Lady Crusaders with the lead. Let's see if they can keep the momentum rolling here now and keep this lead all the way through. Braskamp with a good hard serve again. Off of the hands of Rodriguez. Couldn't tell whether it was going to be out, and an ace. Samantha Braskamp. And it is now 13-10 and a timeout by the Eagles. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
At Jimmy.
Welcome back in the chat. Now we've got things rolling. Soccer is now up 6-1 in the second half. Greg Zonneveld, thanks for the repeat. Keep battling, girls. Regional final matchup at 1 p.m. Saturday at Living Word Lutheran. We'll have to see what happens here as far as maybe getting some broadcasting. Becky Vanderwerth, hearts are racing over here. Keep it up. Greg Zonneveld said I can hear Becky and Rhonda through the wall. It is exciting. Good wool, John. Nice job there by Bawalda getting up with, I think he's right. I thought there was 4 hits that came through there that one time, is what I thought as well. So we'll see, but I think that there's going to say that. It did not come back over on the 4th hit. I believe that is Lady Crusaders' point. So we'll see if he's going to call it. Oh, they're going to replay it. Okay. Yeah, it was 4 hits, but they had lost, and they're not going to, the official's not going to listen to Coach Tenaple. The whistle, and here's the play. Braskamp with another nice serve. Gets it over. Oh, it was possibly going out. Taylor Hoffman got an arm on it, frustrated at herself, but she's been doing awesome. She just got to stay in the game, keep her focus. The Lady Crusaders are still up 13-11 here in the 4th set. The 3 seed taking on the 6 seed. Serve by number 12, Brielle Clairbot, popped up. Rice tried to get there, and a point to the Eagles. 13-12, Lady Crusaders still with the lead. Continuing to battle. Here's the serve. Popped up by Braskamp. Hoffman to Bawalda off the top of the net. Rodriguez after the DeBlay hit, and a free one coming over by Samantha Veldkamp. Hoffman short. Bawalda with the swing and the point. Nice kill for Tabitha Bawalda. 14-12. This is what those Lady Crusaders need. They need to maintain that lead, keep that momentum going. And coming back is Abby Tenaple. Oh, service error. Point to the Eagles. 14-13. I think the scorekeeper messed up, but we'll see what happens here. Bawalda to Hoffman to DeVries, blocked. She puts it back up into play. Hoffman comes outside to Bawalda, off the block, and a point for the Lady Eagles. 16-13. Boy, I really think they missed a point here. Serve for Rice. Overpass. Top by there. Nice tip by Kate DeVries. Zylstra hammers it. Popped on the air by Braskamp. Good dig. Bawalda rolls it deep. What a job by Braskamp. Zylstra off of the block of DeVries. And a point to the Eagles. Still the Lady Crusaders have the lead, 16-14. Good job here by the Lady Crusaders. Here's the serve. Bawalda tried to get it out, pushed it a little bit too wide, couldn't quite get underneath it enough. And an ace for Naomi Doss. 16-15 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Doss, short, Bawalda gets it right to Hoffman this time. She takes it over on 2. DeBlay out to Zylstra, into the net, and a point to the Lady Crusaders. 17-15, holding on to the lead, not giving the Eagles a chance to get back into this set yet. Going back to serve, Tabby Bawalda for Central Wisconsin Christian. Trying to get the substitution in here. Kylie Beer coming back into the front row for Samantha Braskamp. They didn't see him standing there. They get the substitution. And here goes Bawalda. Deep serve. DeBlay through. Bawalda pops it into the air. Cook calls it. Beer takes it over. Popped out wide by Rodriguez to DeBlay. Rodriguez this time rolls it. Bawalda takes the dive, gets it back in. Calling to the outside is Zylstra. Hoffman gets it back out to Bawalda. Oh, just mistimed it. And it's 17-16. Lady Crusaders still with the lead. Both of these teams have got their kill machines rolling, swinging hard. Bawalda, Hoffman gets it over to Rice. She puts it back into play. DeBlay, quick set, popped up by Rice. Cook, and they couldn't get it back into play as it shanked a little bit off of Isabella's hands. And a point, and we are tied in set number 4, 17 all. Side out right here for needed for the Lady Crusaders. Here comes the serve. Zylstra to Bawalda. Hoffman gets down and gets underneath it. Bawalda is going to be called for a double contact. And a point to the Eagles, 18-17. First lead since way back early in the set. Here's the serve. Zylstra to Bawalda, to Hoffman and Cook, who collide. And unfortunately, Cook and Hoffman swung and hit each other, and they're not calling and talking enough. And it's a 2-point lead for the Eagles. Coach Tenaple's going to take a timeout, and so are we. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
We don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
I don't know if they have any.
Welcome back to You're good.
Sorry.
You keep talking, Donovan. I'm glad we got you on air a little bit here. So what are you seeing? Go ahead.
Well, looking at the scoreboard, it doesn't look like it's correct. So I was watching the scoreboard as they changed, and they gave a point to the Crusaders, I believe. That should have been an Eagles point.
Yeah, I think so as well.
And they've yet to change the scoreboard. So right now the score is actually currently
Yeah, we think it's a little
20-16.
bit different. Yeah. Hoffman to DeVries with a little touch shot. Rodriguez to DeBlay. Comes over to Hoffman. She's going to give it to DeVries. Hoffman takes a swing and drives it through the block and gets the point. Side out, Lady Crusaders. Coming back in, Claire Boss to serve. 19-18, the Eagles on the scoreboard. The New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Boss with a great serve, handled well by Rodriguez to the outside to Denend. And Denon gets the point, side out to the Eagles. Rodriguez is going to come out, and serving is going to be Gabby Bulkow. DeVries comes out and comes back in as Isabella Cook. 20-18 here in set number 4. Down the line, off of the hands, Bawalda with a good shot, getting it back over as that one rolled up on Rice. That end popped up there by Bawalda. Got to talk to each other. Hoffman gets it back, free ball to the Eagles. DeBlay in the center. Good cover by Bawalda. Gets back outside and Tenaple. Good cover. Back out. Then that's a free one coming over. Out. Point. Lady Crusaders 20-19. Good job of battling here. Wow. Both teams want this set bad. The Lady Crusaders need it to stay alive. Hoffman with the serve. Good dropping shot there. Zylstra couldn't get underneath it. And an ace. 20 all. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Chad Cook. We'll take it with him. We'll be back.
Redeker Dairy Equipment has been taking care of the needs of area farmers for over 50 years. They're your one-stop shop for Delaval milking equipment. And Redeker Dairy Equipment sells and maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck, Crusaders, from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
Welcome back to Sheboygan Christian Gymnasium. Let's check the chat. Sharon Matthews, Grandma and Granddad Noel, super proud of freshman Maddie Van Dennen. I would agree with you. Sending cheers from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go Maddie. And still got Greg Zonnefeld's comment there. Again, the boys Crusaders soccer team leading 6-1 on the last information we had, and we are tied in set number 4. The Eagles are up 2-1. Taylor Hoffman back to serve. Good hard serve. Zylstra got down on it. DeBlay to Rodriguez on a block, but Tenaple couldn't quite keep the hands together. She was there. She read it well. Point Eagles, 21-20. The Lady Crusaders trailing by a point. Thanks for joining us here on the broadcast. Welcome to some great volleyball. Hoffman in the center. Tenaple with a little touch shot and gets it back. 21-21. Was that Tenaple? I think it was, yeah. Kylie Beer and Tenaple were both there. Beer's going to come out. Braskamp's going to go back to serve. She had some amazing serves before. Here's the opportunity the Little Crusaders need. Good serve, hard. Back to Zylstra in the back row to DeBlay. Hard out. Oh! It's going to be out, and it's a point to the Lady Crusaders. The line judge over there called it in. But it was out. And Braskamp gets the lead for the Lady Crusaders, 22-21. Good serve, rolls it. Zylstra in the back to DeBlay in the center, off of the hands of the block. Braskamp goes outside to Tenaple. DeBlay puts it up over pass, good block in the wall. Tenaple swings and hammers in the point. Lady Crusaders, 23-21. What a battle. Tenaple is up there with Bawalda being super aggressive. And it's now 2 points for the 4th set. Here comes Braskamp. Good serve, hard. Zylstra to DeBlay to the outside. Through the hands, popped up by Hoffman. Braskamp to Bawalda. Oh, they're going to say a double hit. 23-22, double contact. Braskamp was doing her best. She was really concentrating on it. They have called it super tight today. Still with a lead, 23-22. Here's the serve. Bawalda, Hoffman. Bawalda swings. Rodriguez gets underneath it. DeBlay to the outside. Zylstra hammers it, and it's going to be good. Both of them call it in. Point, and we're tied. 23 all. Set number 4. The Eagles 2-1 lead. Serving again is Brielle Clairbot. So, Donovan, they did do a check. The coach and the table said that the score is right, so we must have missed one along the way, but that's the way it is.
I guess.
Yeah. Timeout. Coach Tenaple wants to talk it over. We're going to take it with him. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let our family take care of yours. We offer American.
Are you looking for some relief from rising input prices? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 and ask how corn planter products like Bandit, Dash, and Wave and applicator attachments like Y-Drop can slash your fertilizer expense and raise yields at the same time. Doing more with less. That's Seed Time and Harvest LLC, your premier 360 Yield Center dealer, 920-210-7122.
Welcome back. 65-foot mark, Crusaders, or 65-minute mark, thank you. Crusaders soccer leads 8-2. Yeah, I thought it was. Tanner Leopard, and that was in the first set at Wapaka. I don't know what that's about, but here we go. Hoffman to Bawalda, rolls it over, and a point. Set point coming up here. The Lady Crusaders get the chance to serve for it. Can you see? Let's see what happened. Abby Tenaple, once again, she had the ball in her hands the last time. Can't quite see over the massive people standing up. Tenaple with the serve. Rodriguez to DeBlay, pops it over to Zylstra. Off of the hands, but Hoffman gets underneath it. Rice, it's going to be popped up at the net. And it's going to be in 24-24.
The silence of that set was super intense.
Man.
Nobody was even daring to breathe.
Fans are on their feet over here. The student section, didn't hear them saying that I believe we're going to win this time at least. Here comes the serve from Rodriguez. Bawalda right to Hoffman, back to Bawalda. Put a little touch shot and gets it in there. And it's 25-24. And Lauren Rice, serving specialist right here. I mean, she plays all over, but she's been the server. Good hard serve. Popped up into the air. DeBlay, center, out. Ooh, let's see. He's going to call it in because she called it in. I thought it was out, but we'll stick with it. 25-25. Coach Tenaple asked the down official. Naomi Doss on the serve. Tied at 25. Bawalda to Hoffman. To Bawalda. Swings. Rodriguez gets underneath it. DeBlay goes back to Rodriguez. Rice to Hoffman. Touches it over. And it's a point. And the Lady Crusaders once again. 26-25. Opportunity here to take set number 4. Tabitha Bawalda back to serve. Kylie Beer coming back into the front row. Smith, the brass camp, giving her words of encouragement to finish it right here. Lady Crusaders with a 1-point lead. Bawalda, good hard serve. Zylstra to DeBlay, back to Zylstra. Popped underneath it. Good job there. Back outside. Beer swings. Oh, they're going to call a double contact. Oh, man. Really, Beer had it. We're tied at 26. Serving now is going to be Maria Zylstra, the senior. Pow, off of the hands of Bawalda. And it's now set point for the Eagles. 27-20. Coach Tenaple going to let him play, no timeouts. Popped up by Rice. Hoffman gets it back in. Bawalda rolls it off of the hands, and that'll be a point to get it back to even. Now they need to see if they can serve something here. 2 in a row they need, as coming in is the serve specialist, Claire Boss. 27-all. Here comes the serve. Claire has a chance to get something rolling. Good hard serve. Rodriguez pushed back to DeBlay to the outside. Dead end. Had to roll it over. Boss over to Hoffman. Free ball coming to the Eagles. Swinging his dead end. Popped up into the air, but off of the hands. Oh, they could have played it, but they couldn't quite get there. It's now set point for the Eagles. 28-27. Gabby Bulkow coming in to serve. What a match. Lady Crusaders need to battle hard right here, get the point back. Bawalda into the net. And unfortunately, that is going to be the end of the run for the Lady Crusaders. What an amazing volleyball match we had here. The Lady Crusaders battled hard, lose 3-1, 25-11, 25-20, 24-26, and 29-27. Wow. I don't have any stats. I can't keep track of them, but congratulations to the Lady Eagles, and I hope that these Lady Crusaders keep their head up high. They did an amazing job out there. Unfortunately, they struggled in that first set. They came back a little bit better in the second set. The third set was unbelievable. And even this set right here, this one could have gone either way, and unfortunately it didn't go the way of the Lady Crusaders. So amazing season ending here, but here's the good thing. They're all coming back. And I don't know what they've got down at the 8th grade level. You get a couple of girls with some height. And let's give it over here too. The Lady Eagles are going to be coming back as well, as they are going to graduate to their best player. Obviously right now was Maria Zylstra, the senior, but Then End was an amazing hitter on the outside. Samantha Veldkamp had amazing points in the middle. So very impressed with that Eagles team as well. That's going to do it here for our broadcast. The Lady Crusaders volleyball season comes to an end. The boys soccer season is still rolling. They're going to be playing at 1 o'clock on Saturday. They're going to wait to see who they're going to face here. And the Eagles waiting to see what happens in the number 2-7 matchup to see if they're going to have another home game or if they're going to be heading out. But amazing volleyball today. The Lady Crusaders have no reason to be hanging their head. Hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. I've really enjoyed bringing it to you. Take care. God bless. And I can't wait to see you at the gym. It's Jeff Sauer for Radio Plus.